listen, this defense playing better because they're getting more pressure off the quarterback.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Oh, the attempt is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit, and you're still at 11. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Floats it out in space. Crosses to 35. Good ball, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Northwestern right back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a 1st down for Northwestern. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Balkinson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Action on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Here we go.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense spelled that one out from the beginning. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Dahl. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Dahl. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Rides the back on the option, the give. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. On target. And there were no creases or crevices to run through. And 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that?
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Dahl. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
He's got him. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units. The importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
Quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. And they've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and...
Touchdown, Sparty! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Brooks. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Snagged in the middle, it's Brooks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dahl. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20. Northwestern in business in the red zone. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henderson. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They've come out with now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. Working that left side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Gain of 20.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
Let's go, let's go. Ready.
He wants to throw it again. He's going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Spartans.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! And the pummeling has started. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the point after is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'll be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Timeout.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
Banner, banner, banner.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After this, it'll be a wrap. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time